Oh, she's a good one. Oh, I've got to fight this one. Bring it in. Oh. Oh, it's really good. Oh. Oh. And this is off the pilchards. Oh, that's a good one. Good one. Don't want to lose it. Oh, look at this beauty, darling. This is Simon Tippett from Water Realm Pursuit. Another episode to share with my fans. So as you can see, I'm actually out in the open here. It's pretty breezy today. I've got the wind against me when I'm casting. I'm going to choose 3 different types of bait. So we've got worm, pilchards and prawns. So I'm going to take you through a journey and see if we can catch some fish and see which one works the best. Now, I've got a beautiful location here. Just give you a bit of a look at what we're seeing today. So as you can see, we've got a beautiful area just out there. Here I am, I'm gonna give it a go. I've got a very light setup today. So as you can see, I've got my 1000 spinning reel, Abu Garcia. I've got my famous rod that my father built for me. I'm using a size 1 sinker. So as you can see, very small, very light, probably not so good in this wind today. And I'll see how I go. But the main thing is to remember, you won't catch a fish if you don't put a line in the water. So at the end of the day, what I'm looking for is just a bit of relaxation, getting out of the house and giving you some feedback that might help you with your fishing. Okay, so first up, I'll be trying a little bit of worm. So I'm just going to thread it through very carefully through the center, and I'm going to make my way all the way around on the hook, just making sure it's nice and covered. We want to make sure it's hidden so the fish doesn't see it. Not perfect, but anyway, that's not too bad. There we go. Sometimes you can put a little curl at the end so it can just wiggle around in the water, but that's okay. Now, let's make sure this is not tangled. Okay, looking good. Okay, what I'll be looking at doing is probably getting into the water a bit because I've got the breeze against me, so casting with such a light sinker, I'm not going to get very far. Probably could have went like a bit heavier today. I could always change it, but I'm really trying to catch those fiddly little fish, like maybe brim, maybe some whiting, and it can be very hard, like they can be very fussy when, you know, they see the sinker down the bottom. So I'm just trying to do a little bit of stealth today. Okay, here we go. I'll just give it a nice little cast. There we go. And I'll just walk back. Now, just remember that we're going to try 3 different baits today. We're trying worm, pilchard, and prawns. And we'll see how we go. Okay, I've just got a bite and we'll see how we go with this. Waiting. There's something on the line. It's definitely taking a few nibbles. Yep, there we go. Still waiting. Waiting to see if it takes it. Oh, no, missed it. Let's see if I can get a second go. I definitely had some bites then, but I probably got no, that's it. I've got no bait left. Well, whatever it was, felt like a bream actually. Definitely took my worm. Okay, so I'm gonna try another worm. We didn't bring much worm with us today. We went to the shops and we just got some worms, pilchards and prawns, but the packet of worms that we got was very small, so this will probably be my last one, and then I'll give maybe the prawns a go and see how we go. Just as you can see, always make sure you cover the hook up the best you can. That's it. Okay, so I've got my worm. I'm going to make my way out again. I'm just going to wind it up a little bit, get it ready for casting. Oh, it's not bad, the depth here. I'm actually getting my shorts wet. Okay, and I'm just going to flick it a little bit on the side, just so I can get a little bit of distance. Just try to get it out of that wind. Now what I might do, that's it, wait patiently, a little bit of slack line, not too tight, and see if we get something. Oh, got some bite. Oh. Wonder if I get another chance. Here we go. Another chance. Well, it seems like worm's doing the trick, but I'm just not hooking up. Sometimes it just happens where you just don't hook up. But anyway, so it looks like we're going to give prawns a go next. As you can see, I've got a frozen prawn, just one of your regular prawns that you get from supermarket or the service station. What I like to do, because it's frozen, I just like to soften it up a little bit, put it in the salt water. That's it. And now I'll just pull the head off, chuck it for a bit of burley, and I'm going to just peel it. Now there's two things you can do. You can peel a prawn, or you can just leave the shell on. But for me, when I'm fishing with like bream or whiting, I like to peel the prawn because fish likes that little bit softer texture when biting the prawn. And when you do that, there's always a good chance, you know, for a hookup. That's a pretty big piece, but you know what, considering I'm after something big, I might actually just use the whole lot. There we go, nice big piece of prawn. We'll see how we go. So I'm going to go out a little bit, get my shorts wet again. Only thing I can do is get my shorts wet because the wind, it's just so strong towards me today. and casting is such a difficulty. Okay, just cast it on the side a little bit. There we go. Now we'll give this a go and we'll see if the fish likes prawns. Oh, got some bites. That's it. Come on. Come on. Feels like a bream. Waiting for it to take. It's taking its time. Okay, I reckon all my bait's gone. Yep. All those nibbles, there's something little out there. I reckon it's just small baby brims taking all my bait. Okay, so we'll try again. So this time I'm just using half a prawn because they're very big. I'm just going to wash it in the salt water. That's it, just a little dip. Now I'm just going to peel it. Now again, it's totally up to you what you want to do. Like sometimes I've had prawns that are not peeled and I've kept the shell on and I've caught fish. Other times without the shell. So honestly, it's totally up to you what you want to do. But this time I've got a little bit smaller bait. See if I can catch a fish. So here I go. Go. Wind it up a little. Now I've got to walk out because it's so windy, like I've mentioned before. So I go probably about just a bit over knee height, so my shorts get wet just a little bit. And in these sort of conditions I usually cast a little bit on the sides just so it cuts through the wind a little bit more and I get a little bit more distance. Okay, so I'll just let the bait out. It's not the ideal condition today. It's very windy, the sun's out. There's a lot of white tips out there, as you can see, so not the ideal condition for land-based fishing. But to be honest, it feels really good just getting out of the house, putting my feet in the salt water. Always good to repair my feet from a long day at work. And not just that, but just looking around and seeing how beautiful everything is. It's like we really take everything for granted, and when you look around the place you just really appreciate what we have. Give prawns one more go and see if we catch anything. We're getting lots of little bites and the fish is just taking all the bait. But again, you got to be in it to win it. So if you don't go fishing, you're never going to catch a fish. Okay, so I've peeled this one, thread it through. Beautiful. Okay. Now again, we're just going to walk straight out. And as you can see, it's not the best. We've got so many people out there today in the waterway. You can see all the windsurfers. Let's see if we can get the bait out there a little bit. Yep, getting some bites. Okay. Now let's see if we can catch something, or is it just going to take all the bait this time? I'm not sure. It's either little brims or might even be little crabs taking all the bait. Looks like we've got a bit of plastic. This is what I'm talking about. Always finding like plastic, either it's plastic water bottles, whatever this is from, bit of plastic, but look, it's not good. We're just always finding it on the beach. So I'm just going to throw it up here and I can take that to the rubbish bin. Okay, so I've got myself a pilchard. What I like to do is just cut it in small sizes like this. Okay, so about 4 different sizes. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to use just one piece. So I'm going to take it with me over here. So again, the pilchards are frozen. I'm just going to rest it up on the beach like this. Okay, so there's 2 ways I like to use pilchards. So you get nice long ones. You can either use the gang hooks, so usually like 3 hooks all joined together, and you can thread it through, you know, from the eye all the way down to the tail, and you usually wrap the line around the tail just to hold it in place. Or with something simple like this, just a chunk of pilchards, you just put the hook through the other side, and that's it. See, that's simple. Now this one's going to have a little bit more weight to it, so maybe I'll get a little bit more distance with it. I'll see how the pilchard goes. Now a lot of fish do like pilchards. I do know I can still catch, you know, brim and whiting with it. Here we go, nice gentle cast. Now I'll just walk back a little bit out of the water, and we've got people for company. I tell you what, those windsurfers, what I noticed earlier, there's a guy down the other end fishing. My wife and I saw him when we came from the car park, and I tell you what, one of the windsurfers, they just went so close to where he's got his line, and I just thought, wow, you know, why do that? You've got all this open space, as you can see, like I'm filming right now. Look, they've got all this open space near the edge. It's the same with boating. Do you really need to go right near, you know, to the edge where the land is? Just going to wind it in. I'm getting no bites at the moment with the pilchards. Looks like a bit of seaweed. Yep, so that's what happens when you've got, you know, pretty rough conditions. Plenty of seaweeds. Yay, caught a seaweed fish. Not a bad size seaweed fish. Okay, so I've got 2 more pieces left. I'm just going to give it another go, and I might go back to the prawns or the worm. So the head's always good. Thread it through the eye. Push it through. There we go. Nice and easy. Well, again, it's not always about what you catch. It's about, you know, getting out and about, you know, dipping your feet in the water, just being a part of nature. I actually felt a drop of rain, so I think we're going to get some rain shortly. You can feel that wind. It is so windy. We'll just give it a little bit and we'll see how the pilchards go, but I'm not really getting any bites from them. Had a little bit earlier, just a little bit of a bite, but nothing substantial at the moment. Oh, she's a good one. Oh, I've got to fight this one, bring it in. Oh, it's really good. Oh, and this is off the pilchards. I'm just peeling a little bit of prawn here. We travelled to a new destination, so currently we're on a jetty. Okay. Just try a little bit of prawn here. Thread it through, cover the hook. Okay, at least there's less wind now. We'll just give it a gentle flick. There we go. And let's see if we catch something. Oh, that's a good one. Good one. Don't want to lose it. You want to grab my rod? Where's your line?
There you go.
Okay. It's only a light setup, so it doesn't matter. It was a fun little fight. Smaller than the one you threw back. Okay. Oop.
And you didn't even catch him on there. Just hooked him.
Yeah, I know, poor little fella. Okay. Mwah. There we go. Oh, look at this beauty, darling. Oh, I lost it. You see that monster, Flatty?
It was good. Well done.
He was legal to shore, he was about 70.